Sup guys, how we doing, and welcome back to another YouTube video. So it's such a nice day, but it's too hot, and are you even British if you don't complain how hot it is, like 5 times a day. So quick injury update, went to the chiropractor yesterday, said everything was fine, did ultrasound on my shoulder. It also like clicked my neck because I've been suffering with like a proper stiff neck. If you've ever had that before, oh my god, like in the room as well, it was so sweaty. I like it after, but I don't like the thought of it happening. So like you kind of get you to roll down and positioning, like clicks like the other way. It feels good after, but like during, yeah, not a fan. So quick tip of what to get for the summer when it's this hot. This is the best. I still like Coke Zero and them kind of drinks, but if you've ever had that Lucasade one before, so good. So I put this on my Instagram as well. You're actually going to thank me. Biscoff biscuits. If you've ever had So as I was saying, if you've ever had these before, then you've got to buy yourself this. So this is a subject that I think will always be a big debate, and that is supplements. I think a lot of people get the perception that you have to take supplements, and supplements automatically sort of get you results. Unfortunately, it's not a magic powder or a magic tablet. So even my first sort of 2 or 3 years training, I used to take all these different supplements that I shouldn't really have been taking. I wasted my money. I was taking all these different things that I was watching other people take, but they were a lot more advanced than myself. They were competing on a regular basis. They needed perhaps a lot more than what I did. So all the supplements that I currently take are perhaps for beginners or novice lifters or people that are just started a bodybuilding career. It's just the basics, and this is what I find works for myself, and this is what I've stuck to for quite a long time. So in the morning I take 1 omega-3. These are essential fatty acids, and if you don't kind of have the foods like nuts, vegetable oils, fish, then having one of these a day will be beneficial to you. Also in the morning I take magnesium with zinc. This is something that I took towards like the end of my prep. So for me, I don't see these as a necessity, but if you're perhaps weight training most days of the week, I definitely suggest taking one of these a day. So it helps protect the immune system and muscles. So when I'm cutting or I'm bulking, I'm still consuming quite a lot of micronutrients. So this is your fruit and veg, but at the same time I'm still taking 2 different supplements to help with that. So I've got my multivitamins, and I've also got my vitamin C. So vitamin C just helps protect the body if you've got any sort of immune system deficiencies. So finally, the last thing I take in the morning is something called curcumin. And this is something that I've only started doing for a while. I've noticed a lot of sort of men's physique athletes, they take this in the morning. And again, I'm still kind of learning about this product and seeing how that kind of affects me, but this is the most important thing to do. You watch someone, you learn about them. If they were to take something like this, you do your research, see how it perhaps would benefit yourself, and then you try it out. So this is a powerful anti-inflammatory supplement. So for my shoulder, it's going to help quite a lot anyway, and it's also an antioxidant. So throughout the day, I'm consuming a certain amount of protein. I get my protein sources from chicken breast, lean beef mince, eggs, fish, them kind of foods, but I'm also taking impact whey protein. So my current flavour from my protein is chocolate smooth. Again, like the amount of people I come across that think that protein powder is this magic sort of powder that you take and automatically you get big. It's like, if you don't take enough protein, then this is the most cheapest way of getting it in, and it actually kind of tastes nice with the right flavour. Don't think for a second that if you're taking protein shakes or you're putting protein with something, you're automatically going to grow. So again, if you're taking too much of one kind of food and you're in a calorie surplus, you're still going to be putting weight on no matter what. So I purely just have my impact whey protein. It's just an alternative to a different protein source. So some meals throughout the day I have my chicken, and then others I have my impact whey protein. So I put that with oats, Greek yogurt. So finally onto my intra workout, I'm only taking 2 different supplements. They are essential amino acids. and also creatine monohydrate. So when you're working out, your body uses two types of energy sources. One is carbohydrates and glucose, the second one is ATP. So by taking creatine, it increases the availability of ATP when working out. So important not to get too carried away and look too much into creatine. A lot of people think you have to load it either before, or you go on like a little cycle, so you take it for 2 weeks and you cut it out. You can kind of take it whenever you want. Might be useful for yourself just to have a little break from it every now and then, but I wouldn't do like a cycle where you take it for 3 weeks, have 1 week out. At the end of the day, it's just used for energy. So that is currently all the supplements that I'm taking. It's actually quite a lot, and I didn't actually realise. It's a bit of a habit just to take it in the morning and throughout the day, but don't go crazy with supplements. Don't start taking this, that and the other. You can, but it all comes at added cost. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next one.